You know how you probably have lists for, well, everything. Homework, chores, maybe even your favorite video games? But what if I told you there was one tool that could organize all of it and a whole lot more? Well, today we're going to break down the basics of that exact tool, Microsoft Excel.
I mean, let's be real. Whether you're trying to keep track of your friends' birthdays, figure out where your pocket money's going, or even just tally up scores for a game night, things can get messy fast. We all have information we need to keep straight. So how do people manage all this data?
The answer, my friends, is a powerful tool called a spreadsheet. This is the secret weapon behind everything from a simple class schedule to a massive company's budget. So let's peel back the curtain and figure out what a spreadsheet actually is. Okay, think of spreadsheet software as a digital piece of graph paper, but with superpowers. It's a computer program built specifically to help you arrange, calculate, and sort all kinds of data in a really structured, really powerful way. So what can you actually do with it? Well, you can store your data neatly in rows and columns. You can organize pretty much anything: numbers, words, dates, you name it. Here's the cool part. You can make it do calculations automatically. And then you can turn all that boring data into really awesome-looking charts and graphs. Now, there are a few different spreadsheet programs out there. You've probably heard of Google Sheets, but today we're going to meet the most famous one of all, the king of the hill, Microsoft Excel. Yep, this is it. Microsoft Excel is, without a doubt, the most widely used spreadsheet software on the entire planet. Now, for this explainer, we're just going to focus on the absolute fundamentals. And while we're kind of looking at things through the lens of Excel 2016, don't worry, these core ideas haven't really changed. They are the key to unlocking its power, no matter what version you're using. Excel is just incredibly powerful. Seriously, it's used for everything, from simple homework assignments to managing the finances of gigantic global companies. It really is a tool for pretty much everyone. All right, so to really understand how Excel works, you just need to get 3 key terms down. Let's start with the biggest one, the main container for everything, the workbook. So a workbook is really just the main Excel file that you create and save on your computer. It's the whole enchilada, the container for your entire project. You know what? The absolute best way to think about a workbook is to picture a school notebook. It's that one single thing that holds all your notes for a specific class, all tucked away in one place. And just like that school notebook has a bunch of pages inside, a workbook holds individual sheets. See that little tab at the bottom there? The one that says Sheet 1? You can click to add more tabs right next to it, just like you'd flip to a new page in your notebook for a different topic. Okay, so if the workbook is the entire notebook, what do we call those individual pages inside? Well, in the world of Excel, those are called worksheets. A worksheet, or most people just call it a sheet, is a single page inside your workbook. And what does that page look like? It's just a giant grid made up of rows that go across and columns that go up and down. So this whole grid you're looking at, that's one worksheet. The columns get letters across the top, A, B, C, and so on, and the rows get numbers down the side. 1, 2, 3, you get the idea. Simple, right?
All right, so we've gone from the big notebook, the workbook, down to a single page, the worksheet. Now let's zoom in one more time, down to the tiniest, most basic building block of any spreadsheet, the cell. A cell is just one of those individual little boxes you see on the grid. It's simply the spot where a column and a row cross paths. And here's the important part. Just like a house on a street, every single cell has its own unique address. A perfect way to imagine this is like your assigned seat in a classroom, right? Your seat might be in the very first column in the very first row. That is its unique location, and nobody else in the class has that exact same spot. This unique address is called a cell reference, and you get it by just combining the column letter with the row number. So that very first cell way up in the top left corner, that's always going to be A1 because it's where column A meets row 1. And this little address is the secret to all of Excel's magic because you can tell the program to do math using whatever number is inside cell A1. So let's put it all together because this is the big takeaway. It's a really simple structure. You have individual cells that hold your data. A whole grid of these cells makes up a worksheet, and a collection of one or more worksheets all saved together makes up your final workbook file. See? Cells to worksheets to workbooks. So now that you know the basic building blocks, workbooks, worksheets, and cells, the possibilities are,
Well, they're pretty much endless. So I have a question for you. What's the first thing you would organize? Your video game collection? A list of your chores? Maybe a plan for that next big school project? The power to bring some order to your world is literally at your fingertips.